Alright guys, today the purpose of the video is very simple and straightforward. I've been dealing with a lot of in my career, like as a private chef, catering, private events and all that. And today I woke up and I was like, man, I want something like very tasty and very cheesy. And I was thinking, why don't I make a grilled cheese? But this grilled cheese is special. While we're doing the grilled cheese, I'm gonna bring it up something for you guys. Many people out there have been telling me, Chef, why don't you make cooking videos? Why don't you make recipes? Why don't you make these? Why don't you make that? Well, I'm not a recipe person, but I have techniques. I think there is many recipes out there that you can use it. But with my techniques, I think you're gonna master it. So this new year, I'm gonna launch 10 episodes of how to cook healthy, good, flavorful, and not spending a lot of money. Meanwhile, let's make the grilled cheese. Very simple, straightforward, butter. Got the butter, we got the cheese, we got the bread, and Canadian bacon. A little bit different. And guess what? Fried bacon, chop it up. We're gonna put it in there. So my goal is to have like something cheesy, but crunchy in the same time. So follow me along. And again, don't forget, it's gonna be in my YouTube channel, how to eat healthy and flavorful, very tasty, and the most important thing, you're not gonna spend so much money. I hope you can watch me on my YouTube channel, Chef in Los Angeles. And it's gonna be a bonus, it's gonna be 2-person in my cooking channel. So let's get started. Very simple, bread, Canadian bacon, but you will see the difference, what I'm talking about. Perfect grilled cheese. The master grilled cheese. Simple step, beautiful stuff. That's it. That's the only thing we're looking for. All right. So let's get into it. All right. So first thing first, let's heat up the pan. All right. And then while heating up the pan, we have our cheese over here. Like I say, very straightforward. Butter. And right here is we have the Canadian bacon. Of course, the bread. But this is gonna be so special, very special. Same thing, but it's gonna be a new year. I hope you can watch it though. It's gonna be great. I'm telling you, it's gonna be great. Knife, as usual. Love my knife. Love my knives. All right, so this is where everything it becomes so amazing. Check it out. Butter. One thing that I do is just place this. Check it out. Let's get in there. Just roll it around a little bit from one side. Right, one side. Get another side. Check it out. So I toasted both sides. I like it because I like to be crunchy in the middle and crunchy outside. So for these, what I usually do is I do a few slices. All right. And I place it on top, 2 and 2, because I want it to be buttery. I want it to be like super nice. All right. Oh, look at this. This is the key right there. Look, check it out. Ooh, golden brown. And right now the key is to make sure we have enough butter, as you can tell. So it has enough butter on it. We're gonna kind of rub it around. And now the beautiful thing comes. We lower a little bit of the temperature, not too high, not too low, just perfect. The cheese I had to be shredded, but you can do shredded or you can do a slice, however you prefer. So you can see, right there, I love a lot of cheese. And this is the master cheese. All right. So, okay, lower a little bit. All right. Make sure we don't drop it. And now we heat it up, the bacon, Canadian bacon. People say it's not a grilled cheese. Yes, it is a grilled cheese. You never try it like this. That's why you're saying that. All right, let's put it on the side. You can use the tongs if you would like. Right there, check it out. Before that, guys, so I do this, bacon on the bottom, right? So I put it on both sides. So make sure it's nice and covered. Why I'm doing this? Because I like to hear the crunchiness and I'm telling you, it's gonna be insane. So now we have the Canadian bacon. I do 4 slices. You can do 2. I just like to be very nice and tasty. All right. So now check it out. This beauty is almost done. Check it out. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh la la. Check it out. This is actually very nice and cheesy. You flip it over, you put it on the top, and look at this. This is what I'm talking about. Golden brown. All right. Meanwhile, whatever is, a little bit bacon on top, just put it back. Just put it back. All right. You hear that? That's what I'm looking for. Very nice and beautiful and wonderful. We don't need these. I don't think you ever had this one. I don't think so. See this? Actually, one of my son's clients, that's their favorite. So now that we have, you hear that? That's what I'm talking about. The butter, the crunchiness, all that. Look at this. Now it's over. Let's turn the heat off. Make sure our cutting board is spotless. Now it's time to cut it. Check it out. Oh, look at this. Hear that? That's what I'm talking about. Beauty. Beauty, beauty. All right. Are we ready to rock? Check it out. Off. Woo. Now it's time to the true. Bring a plate. Either you can cut it right there, or you can cut it like corner to corner. I like to cut corner to corner. Check it out. Oh, you hear that crunchiness? You hear that crunchiness? Check this out. Check it out. See this? Woo. That's what I'm talking about. Right here. Okay. Now, let's bring our plate. Check it out. Beautiful. You hear that crunchiness? I bet you never had this. The butter. The Canadian bacon. It's just insane. Well, this is not so much on the healthy side, right? But guess what? In January, we're gonna do like a little challenge, not just to eat healthy, but also the products. What kind of products are you using? Are you using non-stick and you say you're eating healthy? Think about it for a second. Non-stick, Teflon, all that, it's not healthy. Check this out. This is the type of pan we're using, and I'm gonna teach you guys what kind of products to use. What kind of pans, what kind of pots, what kind of oil, what kind of seasoning, and how to make some eggs over here. Yes, you hear that correct. You don't need a freaking Teflon. 100 years before, there was no Teflon. 50 years, there was no Teflon. So you stand still. I'm gonna help you because I really think that all of us, including me, I'm not eating so much healthy. I mean, I cook in the right pans and right pots and all that, but I need to eat more healthy. And this is gonna be a challenge for me as well, not just for you guys, but as well for me, because I really believe that healthy is not a diet, it's a choice that we make. And I'm gonna make that choice. Guys, I hope you can join me January 1st. I'm gonna drop the first video. How to eat healthy, how to cook healthy, what kind of products, what kind of seasonings, oils, pans, pots, all that, even water. And the most important here, you're not gonna spend so much money. Why? Because a lot of things that are healthy, they're not so expensive. So, let me finish this, and I hope I see you on YouTube. See you in January.